Winnie, where are you right now? Did you go out to buy that equipment Mr. Parker asked you to get earlier?
Hi, Nora. Yes, I did. I went out a couple of hours ago. I'm just on my way back to the office now, actually.
I see. Well, be a darling and pick me up some new lipstick on the way back, won't you? Wait, did I need some foundation too? I'm not sure. I was running low. Oh, yeah. I really like the look of the Channel perfume. They've been running adverts for on TV lately. Be an absolute sweetie and pick up a bottle, okay? Apparently, it's good for sleep. I've been reading all sorts of fascinating articles on sleep perfumes lately. Everyone's doing it.
Excuse me? Wait, can we just clear something up first? Are these company supplies? Surely we don't need any of this stuff for the office, do we?
What are you talking about? Of course we do. Haven't you heard? I'm going on a business trip to one of our branch offices tomorrow. Oh dear sweetie, where have you been? It's the talk of the office. I need them to take with me. So be an absolute doll and go shopping with me, won't you? Thanks.
Listen, Nora. Something tells me I'm not going to be able to claim for any of this stuff on company expenses.
To be completely honest with you, there is a chance you won't. But there's a chance you will, so enough with the questions. Just buy them, okay? Once I'm back from my business trip, I'll fill out the form to claim the money back on expenses. Just get them for the time being, okay? We can iron all these minor details when I'm back.
No way! These aren't minor details. Just hold on a second. You're asking me to pay for something with my own money that there's a good chance you won't be able to get back on the company expenses. And I can't do that. In actual fact, we haven't gotten back a single cent from anything I bought you, ever. All of your expense claim applications get rejected. I wouldn't necessarily mind that if you actually paid me back yourself. But you don't, do you? You never do. My money may as well be disappearing into a black hole with you. Not only that, but the stuff you asked me to buy isn't exactly cheap, is it?
Take a chill pill, sweetie. My husband is the CEO, you know that. All I have to do is say the word, and he'll see to it that we get everything back on company dime. But hey, even if we don't, is it really that important? I don't see what the big deal is.
How can you not see what the big deal is about making me buy you all your makeup and accessories with my own money all the time? Are you for real right now? You will pay me back, won't you? Ever since I joined this company 5 years ago, I haven't seen a single cent of the money I spent on favors for you. Just this one time, honey, you say, I'll pay you back later, you say, and you never do.
Oh, Winnie, my dear, why do you have to be so petty? It's hardly like you're breaking the bank, is it? You should be grateful for the opportunity to show some gratitude for all the things I've done for you over the years.
That's not something that you force people to do. If I want to show you your gratitude, I'll do it on my own terms. And you've got some nerve to try and downplay the amount. It might not seem like much each time, but it adds up. You've been doing this for 5 years now, you know? You will give me all the money back, won't you? You do plan on doing what you promised, right?
You can be so annoying sometimes. Enough of this petulant whining. Just go and buy me the things I asked for. If you dare answer me back one more time, I'll have you fired. My husband is the CEO. The CEO! Do you hear me? Do you even understand who you're messing with here? You do not want to be in my bad books. I promise you that, little missy.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
If you understand the gravity of the situation, I suggest you buy me my things immediately. Off you go now, my subservient little lipstick slave. I have too much on my plate to be worrying about the likes of you right now. I have a business trip to prepare for after work. You do not want to make someone as important as me wait. Hurry up and get back to the office with my things ASAP.
You can rush me all you like. I'm not even anywhere near the store yet.
If you're not back at the office within the next 3 seconds, I'll triple today's workload as a punishment. 1, 2... Oh, what a shame. There goes the rest of your day.
What the heck? Are you a child? Wait, when you say triple my workload, you mean you're gonna palm your work off onto me, don't you? Why must you always act like this? There's always some made-up reason why I have to do your jobs. Why can't you just do your own work for a change instead of forcing it onto me? I do unpaid overtime every single day because of you. I heard you do it to other people on my days off too. You force your entire workload off onto some poor sap and go home before you're supposed to every single day. You're out of control, you tyrant! Please, just stop this! I'm begging you, seriously. You have no idea how stressed out I am because of how you treat me at work.
I'm a tyrant now, am I? How could you be so horrible? I've never spoken to you so cruelly in my life. Oh my. Whatever did I do to deserve this? Can't you see I'm doing this for you, Winnie? I want to see you grow and develop as an employee. The only reason I test you more than the others is because I see hidden potential in you that I don't see in anyone else.
What?
Besides, you left college, 5 years ago now? You're well past the age of where you could beg for things to get your way. You're not in elementary school anymore, you know. Sometimes you just can't get your way, no matter how much you don't like it. That's just the world we live in, sweetie. And you'd do better to accept that sooner rather than later.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You have no idea how much I'm struggling with all this. The unpaid overtime, being forced to buy you things practically every week.
If you don't like it here, you're free to resign whenever you want. Oh, you're replaceable. There are a number of employees I could enslave instead of you. All it would take is one word from me to my husband, the CEO, and you'd be out of a job before the day was up. How does that sound? If you don't want to lose your job, I suggest you start obeying me and stop giving me back chat, young lady. You're my slave. Make sure you never forget that. Oh. You better not slack off while I'm away on my business trip either. I'll know if you do. I have eyes and ears everywhere at this company. Do your job properly, slave girl. Damn it, Winnie! Where the hell are you? You get your ass back to this office right now!
Oh, hi Nora. Welcome back. How did the business trip go?
Forget that. What the hell do you think you're playing at? It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who made a huge mess of my desk and locker! You took my personal belongings home with you, didn't you? Don't bother denying it. I know. You will pay dearly for this unless you get back to the office immediately and give me a good explanation for why my desk and locker are in such a sorry state. I'll tell my husband if you don't. I swear I'll do it.
I mean, you can ask me to come back to the office if you like, but it won't get you anywhere. I resigned yesterday.
Huh? Wait, say what now?
Said I left the company yesterday while you were away on your business trip.
You resigned? Why would you do such a thing?
Do you remember who said, if you don't like it here, you're free to resign whenever you like? Oh yeah, I seem to remember it being you. You threatened to have me fired by tattletaling on me for a load of made-up nonsense to your husband if I didn't obey you. I had no intention of doing what you said, so I just left before you could have me fired. Ugh, I was so sick of your tyranny. I asked myself, is this job really worth it? And no matter which way I looked at it, the answer was no. I'm using up the rest of my paid holidays now, so I will never go back into the office again. Thanks for everything, Nora. It's been real memorable. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, no, you don't. I will not excuse you. We are not finished here, young lady. You took my things from my desk and locker, didn't you? Give them back!
Wrong. Everything I took home from the office belonged to me. As for your desk and locker, the only things I took from them were the beauty and fashion accessories you forced me to buy with my own money. That you never paid me a cent back on. In short, my property. You see, I've been making a real long list over these last 5 years of all the items you had me buy you. I took everything I could home with me on the day of my resignation. You're not confused about anything here, are you? You do understand that any and all of the items I paid for are my property, don't you?
No, this isn't how this works. I'm the one who asked you to buy them. You bought them from me, and they're mine. Give them back, you low-life thief. One word from my husband about this, and you'll be in court for stealing company equipment.
That's where you're wrong. The only thief here is you. You stole everything because it was me who paid for it. You've got some nerve to claim any of it as your own. Do I look like a charity? I'm not exaggerating when I say you are the most selfish person I've ever met.
What are you talking about? Those things were in my desk. And my locker. How could they not be mine?
Because I was lending you them temporarily. Oh, I know borrowing your locker space like that for all this time was a little cheeky of me. I'm so terribly sorry. But oh well. No use crying over spilt milk, right? Now, if you'll excuse me.
No, you will wait, young lady. This is not a conversation you get to end when you feel like it. Quit trying to justify stealing from me with your far-fetched arguments and twisted logic. Stop making me repeat myself and just give me back the stuff you stole already. I'll have my husband take you to court if you don't.
How many times do I have to tell you that they were never yours to begin with? I mean, I guess I don't necessarily mind giving you them back. It's not like I have any use for any of this stuff. However, there is one teeny tiny little condition if I do give you it. I'll be sending you a bill for $10,758. That should just about cover all the money I've spent on you during these last 5 years of forced servitude.
What? $10,758? Why? Surely there's no way it cost that much. The stuff on my desk and locker can't have amounted to anything more than a single plastic bag.
Oh, dear, what are you talking about, Nora? Did I not just save the money for everything I spent on you during these last 5 years? That's how much money you forced me to spend since you became my boss.
What? Is it seriously that much? That can't be! There's just no way!
I was surprised too. But when you actually think about it, it's not that hard to believe. The makeup you forced me to buy, the dinners you forced me to accompany you on and pay for. When I got all my old records and receipts together, added it all up, and realized I'd hit the 10K mark, my eyeballs almost popped out of their sockets.
But still, $10,758?
Don't worry, I don't mind if you can't pay. That just means I get to keep everything I bought. Feel free to take me to court if you think you can win. You might want to consider that decision very carefully, though, because I have mountains of evidence for the unpaid debt you owe me.
Evidence? What evidence?
I have receipts for everything, not to mention our entire chat history, which includes your voice messages. Silly old me, actually believing you'd pay me back one day. Kept hold of receipts for every purchase, thinking I'd make it easier for you when you finally decided to pay me back. But you know what? Something tells me you have no intention of paying up, so I'm just gonna send you the bill now.
You'd really demand I pay for things from that long ago? Can't we just let bygones be bygones? This is ancient history, for crying out loud! You coward! You tyrant!
That's funny. It seems more to me like the one who palms off her work onto her subordinates and forces them to buy her fashion accessories, makeups, dinners, refuses to pay a single cent of it back, and uses her husband's position of authority at the company as a tool to treat people as her personal slaves, is the only cowardly tyrant here.
Whatever! There's still no way I can afford to pay $10,758. Not all on my own.
Don't worry, I have the perfect idea. Just ask your husband to pay for it. You seem to love bragging about your super powerful CEO husband so much that I'm surprised you didn't think of it yourself. Anyway, I'll be putting together the invoice and bringing it over to your place real soon, sweetie.
What? No! I can't ask my husband! I just can't! He'll get mad at me if he finds out I owe that much money!
I think you'll be lucky if it stops at him just getting angry. It'd be a shame if he decided to take more drastic measures, don't you think? Oh, yeah, all this talk of your husband reminds me. But for some reason, among the mountains of documents you forced me to complete at the office over the years, there were some photos of you.
Photos of me?
I think you might have mixed up some of your private photos with your work files. But you wouldn't believe what they were of. There were tons of photos of you with some young, muscle-bound hunk. Looks like you were in some kind of private swimming pool under the moonlit sky. Ah, so romantic. Looks like you had a blast, with you in your bikini, him in his shorts, with you and your hand on his huge, muscled chest.
Wait, no!
You know what the weirdest thing is? The date on the photos is the same day as you went on your business trip. And the photo location is listed as a hotel close to the company branch you visited. Weren't you supposed to be there for work? I wonder what you could have possibly been doing letting loose in the pool like that with Mr. Hunk. But the biggest question here is, what's your husband going to think? That young guy in the photos definitely doesn't look like the CEO. Oh no, it couldn't be. Are you two? What's wrong, Nora? Cat got your tongue?
No, wait. You've got this all wrong. Those photos had nothing to do with my work files or the business trip. I must have put them in there by mistake. Those are my private photos, and you have no right to them. Give them back at once.
Okay, if you insist. Here's what I'll do. When I come over and give you the invoice for the $10,758 you owe me, I'll hand the photos over to your husband.
Oh, please, you can't do that. Anything but that. Stop this at once.
Stop this at once? Is that an order? A request? I really can't tell. Here's the thing. You're not my boss anymore. So I don't think I have to listen to a word you say. If that was an order, I think you know where you can stick it.
It was a request. I'm begging you. Please, don't give my husband those photos. I'm seriously begging you here. If he sees them, he'll divorce me. If it's money you want, I'll pay anything. Please stop this.
Oh, so you're begging me, huh? Hey, Nora, do you remember? Do you remember that time I asked you to stop bullying me and treating me like your personal slave? What was that you said again? Go on, remind me.
I'm not sure I remember.
Well, you're way past the age where you can beg for things to get your way. You're not in elementary school anymore. Sometimes you just can't get your way, no matter how much you don't like it. That's just the world we live in, sweetie. And you do better to accept that sooner rather than later. I'll be dropping by your place tomorrow. See ya! The next day, as promised, I made my way to Nora's house with her fashion and makeup accessories and the invoice for the money she owed me. In one last desperate attempt, she tried to snatch the bag off of me while she thought I wasn't paying attention. But I didn't let my guard down for a second, and after eluding her sudden lunge with a well-timed dodge, handed over the evidence of Nora's reign of terror and the invoice to her husband. He was mortified, and after recovering from the shock of finding out what had been going on, he apologized profusely to me and promised to make his wife pay every last cent of what she owed. Next, after finding out about the affair and how his wife had been using his position at the company as a shield to abuse her subordinates, he demanded a divorce and a hefty sum in compensation. When news of all this reached the office, Nora's other victims finally felt emboldened enough to speak out about the campaign of abuse she'd subjected them to. After being taken to court, she received a disciplinary discharge from the company. In one devastating swoop, she lost her job, her savings, and even her home. She returned in hopeless desperation to her parents' house, a shadow of her former self. I wonder what she thought would happen. I immediately found work at another company after my resignation, and I'm currently working as hard as I can, surrounded by the greatest bunch of colleagues and boss I could ever hope for. It'd be great if I had a boyfriend too, but I guess I'll have to wait a little longer on that one.
Good morning, handsome. I can't believe we won the lottery. This is so beyond insane. I mean, $2 million. I know. I can hardly believe it. It's awesome. I can't stop thinking about it. What do you think we should do with it? We still haven't been able to talk about what we should spend it on. Well, maybe we shouldn't be so hasty. I mean, let's just sit on it for a little while. The possibilities are endless, my love. I know. I was thinking, though, we never did get to go visit my sister last year. That would be a fun vacation. Yeah, maybe. It's definitely a possibility. We can talk about it later. I'm just so happy. And I still can't even believe it. My mind is racing with the billions of things we could do. We've always dreamed of a life where we could do whatever we want. I know, babe. Should we really spend any of it, though? I mean, wouldn't it be good to stash it? We both make enough money to live comfortably. Well, yeah, but you only live once, babe. Besides, what are the chances of winning the lottery? Pretty low, I guess. It is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Which is why I think we should just be chill about it. Aw, babe. Stop being such a downer. But, okay. We'll just have to talk about it later. All right, hun. Talk soon. Hey, Cher. Are you free to talk?
Yeah? What's up?
Well, you know how Lance and I just won the lottery? Like, everybody's dream come true?
Yeah, I still can't believe it. I'm so happy for you two.
I'm so happy too, but the thing is, I don't think Lance is. I don't know what to do.
That's dumb. Why wouldn't he be happy? You guys always have wanted to live the life of luxury.
I know, that's why I'm so confused. He's been acting so weird. I've proposed a few things we could do with the money, but every idea I have he turns down.
So what, now he's some frugal genius? Lance has never been the kind to save money. Maybe it's like a trauma thing or something.
I know, that's why I'm so confused. He's never cared that much about saving money, and now he doesn't want to spend a penny of our winnings.
Has he been acting weird? Like, aside from the money?
I don't know, he seems anxious about something. I think having this much wealth is too overwhelming for him.
That could be. You don't think he's being shady, right?
I don't think so. Lance is my life partner. He would never hide something from me. Or do anything to hurt me.
Are you sure? Like, nobody ever knows that for sure.
What? Of course I'm sure. This is the guy who cried when he saw me at our wedding. I trust him completely.
Well, it just seems odd that he's acting out about money. Huge red flag. You guys have been married for over 2 years. I guess you never truly know someone through and through.
I know it's weird, but I feel like I really do know him inside and out. Maybe I can figure out what's going on with him. I just need to do some more digging.
If you need help or someone to talk to, text me. I'm worried for you.
I will be okay. And will do, bestie. Love ya.
Love ya.
I just got an alert on my phone that $110 was taken out of our account. Would you happen to know anything about that? Babe, that's our phone bill. It's due every 23rd of the month. Silly guy. Oh, yeah. That's so weird. I must have forgotten. I guess you did. Why are you so stressed about money? I'm not stressed about money. What are you talking about? But you are. Ever since our win, you've been super crazy over what we spend. We're millionaires, babe. We don't have to worry about money anymore. That's what everyone thinks, Allie. Until they're broke again. I won't let that be us. We're not going broke anytime soon. You're an accountant and I'm a nurse. We make a lot of money. Poverty is not going to be an issue for us. You never know. An emergency could pop up at any given time. Well, yeah, but probably not a $2 million emergency. I suppose not. Still, though, it doesn't hurt to be extra careful. I just don't understand your reasoning. Nothing bad is going to happen if we spend just a little bit of it. Do you know how much money $2 million is? Just stop, Allie. I told you I'm not comfortable touching it. We need to hold on to it. You're making me feel like a child. I know how to act with my money. I'm not saying you don't. I'm not trying to make you feel that way. As far as I'm concerned, I should get to decide anyway. I was the one with the ticket, Lance. That's not funny. At all. It's our money. We're married, we share a bank account, what's mine is yours, and vice versa. That should be how it is, but when you start being a jerk about it, that's not the case anymore. What? I'm being a jerk? Read back our texts and see for yourself. You're seriously being so rude to me. I thought it'd be a dream to share this thing with you, but it's turning into a nightmare. Ugh, I'm sorry, babe. I just never had something like this before. So have fun with it. Stop being so stingy. It's pointless and really upsetting me. The last thing I want is to upset you. I thought I was doing the right thing. I think it's great that you want to be better with money, but I also want to live a fun life. Okay, I understand where you're coming from. I'll talk to you later. All right. Love you. Bye. Let me just tell you something. My husband is acting like a total jerk. Oh, shoot. Why do men have to ruin everything? I'm sorry, girl. What's going on? It's the same story. He's not wanting to spend any of the money. He's becoming more and more frantic about it. Jeez. It's just so odd and suspicious. I don't want to believe I would ever need to be suspicious of him. He's always been such a sweetheart. I don't get what's happening to him. Money can change people, unfortunately. They can become scary with it. I know that. I never would have imagined Lance to be someone like that. Do you need your best friend to help you investigate? I've always wanted to play detective like this. As much as I want to, I would feel so wrong about it. I mean, that's my husband. He would feel so betrayed if he knew I was conspiring about him. But he's the one that betrayed you. You said yourself he's being crazy about the money, when it's actually your money. But he said today what's mine is his and vice versa, and he's right. That's how it should be. Ugh, where's the Allie I once knew? You're so obsessed with Lance. You have been since you met him. What? Come on, Cheryl, be real. I married the guy. Of course I'm obsessed with him. I just need you to realize how worried I am for you. It's incredibly scary that he's being so possessive. You have to see that. I do see it, but I also know my husband wouldn't hurt a fly. Everyone thinks that. Until it's too late. That's like super dark. We gotta get inside his head, try to make him mad. Just keep pushing, spending the money. And if he starts getting mean or violent, well, you know he can't be trusted. I can't believe I'm having this conversation. But at the same time, I guess I have to do it. Yes, you do. Let me know how it goes. Hey, babe. How was work? Very long and very annoying. I'm about to head home. I'm excited to see you. So I didn't have time to make dinner tonight. I'm really sorry. I know it's my turn. I'm just exhausted. It's no big deal. I'm sure we have leftovers of something. It'll be okay. Well, I was thinking we could just order in. It's just that we're both so tired We should have a lazy night. No, that's okay. Leftovers are just fine. Why would we heat up old food when we can get food we actually want? Personally, I've been craving Mexican food. You've said so before how expensive delivery is, so just hold off on that. I can make us dinner when I get home. Babe, I really want to order from a particular place. I already got my heart set on it. Allie, if you spend money we don't need to, I'm going to be seriously angry. Huh? I don't want you to order in. There's no use in that when we could just make food at home. Don't be so frivolous. Excuse me? Since when do you tell me how to spend our money? As far as I can recall, I've always been the one reminding you to cut costs. Well, I'm trying to be different now. I don't want to mess up. Just don't spend anything. I'm serious. You're being ridiculous. I can do whatever I want. I might order in just to spite you. If you do, there will be consequences. You're delusional. How dare you threaten me? It's not a threat. I'm just trying to get you to see how serious I am. Oh, it's loud and clear. What kind of consequences are you talking about? I don't know. That was a stupid word for me to use. I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything by it. You took the time to type it out? You're such a jerk. I should have kept this a secret from you. Clearly, you can't handle it. Allie, please, I said I'm sorry. Well, that doesn't cut it. You really hurt me. And if you ever threaten me like that again, you'll find yourself divorced. I'm staying the night at Cheryl's, and we'll just order in at her place. Please, don't be so dramatic. Just stay home so we can talk it out. Don't try to gaslight me. You're the one who is just freaking out and being dramatic. Let me know when you get over yourself, and then I'll come home. But if you keep acting like this, I'll get my own bank account again, and I'll put all the money in there. I'm sorry, babe. Please forgive me. Just stay home. You need to know how serious I am. I'll see you tomorrow night after work. Bye. Allie? Allie, seriously? Oh my god. Fine. Bye. Allie, I don't care if you respond, I just need you to know. I'm really sorry about everything. I didn't mean to make you feel threatened yesterday. You'll just have to make it up to me. You scared me. You've never acted this way before. I feel like I don't even know you. I don't want you to feel that way. I'm still the same Lance as always. I promise. Well then, start acting like it. Seriously. Okay, I'll do anything I can to make it up to you. Okay, thank you. Also, where are my keys? Your keys to what? The shed. They aren't on the hook. Did you move them? No, I haven't seen them. Did you take them anywhere with you? Why would I do that? I really don't have time this morning to be looking all over the place. I'll help you find them tonight. I'm sure they're around. But why do you need to get in the shed? My winter boots are in there. It's snowing and all I have are sneakers and heels. Maybe go to the store and buy some? Oh, so now you want to spend money. Weird, but okay. Well, I don't want your feet getting wet. Just trying to be a good husband. Well, that's a sweet thought, but why would I buy a new pair when I have some in the shed? Well, if you can't get in the shed, you might not have a choice. I might as well just break the lock on it. The doors are so flimsy. I don't have time to go buy new shoes or look for the key. Don't do that. I'm serious. Don't break the door. I'll try to get in there tonight for you. Are you not reading what I'm saying? I need some snowshoes, Lance. I know. I just don't think it's a good idea to break down the door. That's all. Well, then tell me where the key is. I told you I don't know where it is. Why would I have the key? I don't believe you. I'm finding that key. Allie, stop. You don't know what you're talking about. Please, Allie. Please answer me. Whatever. You're not going to find anything. I'm scared. What's going on? Is Mr. Mann still being a jerk? More than that, he's being psychotic. And I just went searching through the house for our shed keys because I needed shoes. When I went to open his office, it was locked. What? Why would he need to lock his office? I picked the lock. I had to get in there. Did you find something? I did. I feel like I'm living a different reality right now. Gee, it's bad, isn't it? Very. I found a planner and pictures. There's like hundreds of pictures of him with another family. No freaking way. This can't be happening. It looks like the lady is his girlfriend. Or another wife? I'm not sure, but I found the key to the shed in his desk. I'm so sorry, Allie. Have you checked the shed yet? No, not yet. I'm scared to see what's in it. You got to. Just keep texting me and let me know. Okay, I'm headed out there. I can't believe this. I know. This must be so hard for you. I opened the shed. Anything weird in there? About 20 gasoline cans? What on earth? Gasoline? Yeah, I think I know what his plan is. You don't think? We just updated our life insurance plan right after we won. What? That didn't warn you enough? He said we would have a target on our back because of our win. It seemed so public, and I believed him. Never trust a man. You have to report this to the police. I will, but I want to confront him first. Over text, so there's no chance of him hurting me. Then I'll turn him in. Are you sure you want to do that? Yeah, I have to. I'll be there to pick you up in 10. Got it. Hey, Lance. What are you doing? I'm at work, babe, just trying to finish up so I can get out of here. Oh, why's that? So I can help you find your shoes. I just need to do some digging in the shed. It's a total mess in there because of summer. I did so much yard work. Yeah, 20 canisters of gasoline really do make a lot of clutter. Huh? When did you buy all that? Oh, the gas? Yeah, it's for the lawnmower. This summer I was stocking up and ended up not using a lot of it. That's strange. So here's my next question. Yeah? When do you have time to mow your other wife's lawn? What? What are you talking about? You can quit playing dumb with me. I saw the pictures in your desk of your other family. You have 2 children with some brunette woman. Those aren't what they look like. I wonder what else they could be. Is that why you travel for work, even though you're a lousy accountant? Allie, you're making a big mistake. When were you going to set the house on fire? Was I going to be in it? You're crazy. Oh my God. Stop playing dumb. The cops are already on their way to the house. And Cheryl. So you better figure out the story. You called the cops? Are you kidding me? Nope. Not kidding. You're going to regret that. I've had enough of your threats. I have enough evidence. You were going to kill me, take the money, and live happily ever after with your other family. Well, hopefully those kids can get over their father being in prison. You don't have any solid evidence. I have enough. You're getting locked up, buddy. I hate you. I should have done it sooner. That's what I thought. Too bad you didn't. Goodbye forever. It's been 3 months since Lance was arrested. He was found guilty for trying to concoct a plan to murder me and take all my money. Ugh, men are so temperamental. I've been living with my best friend Cheryl as I get through the grieving process of my failed marriage. Thank God for her. Just goes to show, you think you know someone, and you don't have a clue.